He desired to go to Jerusalem because in the scriptures 3 times in the year you are supposed to be able to go on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem to pay your respects unto God. Why do they not want us to go to Jerusalem to take off? Our fathers in former times went in multitude unto Jerusalem. Who is it that desires that we not go to Jerusalem to pay our respects unto the omnipotent God?
Spiritually oppressing all my people like Malachi 3:8 has the plate, let's teach. Read the whole chapter, you pastors is like Hosea 4:6, don't forget now teach. Ezekiel 8:14, they weep for who? Who's that? The cross is a lower T for that deity. Do your research. Jeremiah 23:27. Forgot his name for Lord, sharpen my sword for the kneel to the floor, say no more repent. Y'all gotta repent. Luke 1:5, the course was Abijah. 1 Chron 24 verse 10. Ha! Now I know the birth of the Messiah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1 though. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Let him go. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. Leviticus 11, still people eating swine. Isaiah 65, verse 4, no swine. Isaiah 66, verse 3, no swine. Okay. Oh, you gonna need the New Testament, right? Matthew 5:17 through 19, listen. 2 John verse 6, this love I listen. Romans 2:13, now what? Who said? Yeah, I said that. Read Exodus so we can exit this. Sage our boys here, chillin', drippin', spiritual. Oppressing my people, wondering 40 years. Yahuwah is my savior and king, now listen. Yahusha means the father is salvation. John 3:18, you see why believe. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Say what? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Can't walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Straight up. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. What? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. You gotta have faith, but according to the Romans 9:1-5, why you lie? My flesh is of Yasharel, you better tell. ASAP, man. Psalms 83, crafty counsel I see. Got us working on Shabbat, on Sunday preaching. Psalms 91, in him I trust Yahuwah. Yeah. Okay. Deuteronomy 28, it all relates. Atlantic slave trade back in Egypt now. 2 Kings 17, 5-19. Continue to read though. Romans 11, don't boast up, listen. As we return, this fire burns in me. Yeah, Baruch atah Yahuwah Avinu, translate that. Hebrew, I mean.
But if the trumpet does blow, we are concerned and we are troubled. But let all the inhabitants of the world know we're not afraid. Stay in your places. Do not leave the village of peace.
We about to unmute.
Shalom, shalom. What's up, family?
Shalom, Zion.
What's going on this week?
All praise to the Most High.
Oh, praise to the Most High.
It's only popping.
Look like we got a good signal here.
All praises for that.
Hoping the Most High bless us with a smooth live,
Yes.
right?
All praises for another Shabbat, set apart, tucked off in the corner somewhere, watching Babylon pull their hair out, watching everybody freak out.
I knew yeah, it is raining. But I knew I felt some feedback or something, but I got it straight though now. Let me see.
You want them to get the windows? You want me to get the windows or what?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and get the window. Yeah, get.
This one too, right here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's raining here, y'all. It's the second time it rained today. It rained, man. It rained down here, you know. Yeah, good looking out, Linzel, man. That connection is good. Hey, then too, man, I wanted to personally, thank you or whatnot. You already know what it is.
Thank you, Linzel.
We appreciate that, brother. You always been a great supporter of us as far as, from with us, day one. You one of our day ones, you know what I'm saying? But, man, it's been a lot going on, man, especially this election or whatnot. People going crazy. I mean, it's a lot going on, but the thing that tripped me out, and it's not, we not, it's still bound to happen. Because just like I said too, I said this. Oh no, I try, you know what I'm saying? I tried to, like keep it under wraps or whatnot. You supported us, you know what I'm saying, as far as with, you watching our videos, that's what I'm talking about from day one or whatnot. But as far as we said, well, I've been talking about Trump, you know what I'm saying, and what had probably happened to him if he win this presidency or whatnot. Now, all the Trump supporters think that, everything's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? They got the Great White Hope, he in the building. Now, we saved the country or whatever for vote for Trump. The country, America is saved now, according to Trump supporters or whatnot.
The other countries are going to basically bow down.
Oh, man.
The Ukraine war, he finna stop that.
Right.
BRICS finna fizzle down.
Right.
They not about to be no superpower. They little currency that they trying to pull, it's gonna go downhill. Some people have even said like they're almost like worshiping Trump, like almost second coming sort of tip, like feeling like he's God. Not of us, of course.
Right. Yeah. And then it tripped me out because people was like, they got to move out of America and all that stuff. Like, wasn't we up under Trump once upon a time?
Yes, actually, we was in Ghana.
We was in Ghana when Trump got elected the first time. Right,
I had a family member tell me I wasn't going to be able to get back into America now that Trump was in office. But go ahead.
And then as far as when we came the first time, we came like in
2016.
2016, it was like May though.
Yes.
So we, was down there all the way up to, what was it, July, whatever. So it was in November, we seen the election from here. Mm-hmm. And same thing, but this time we went a little later. We got here in October, like the beginning of October or whatever. And you know, we seen the election, and man, it's like.
Well, I want to say, first of all, Shalom. I had to go close the windows. Shalom to everybody. I hope y'all had a wonderful Sabbath. I know we rested. It was a good Sabbath for us. Kids got to go play with some of the locals, so that was a big deal for them, starting to make friends and that sort of thing. But I want to say I was wrong. I thought that they was going to put Kamala in office.
I did too, though. I said, you know, but that was my opinion, though.
Right.
That was just my opinion.
My opinion was they was going to put Kamala in. Not that she's the most qualified or the best candidate. I just thought they were going to put her in. I didn't see Trump actually winning the election, but I still want to wait to see if he actually gets inaugurated and get all the way in there without something happening to him. And I'm referencing The Simpsons.
Not only The Simpsons, neither, though. I don't know if y'all familiar with this lady. Her name is Celestial, something like that. She's supposed to be a prophetess or whatnot.
She get a lot of flack among the brews.
Right, exactly. Now, a lot of her supporters are trying to clean up as far as her saying that Kamala was going to be the president. And I had watched her video. She said that Donald Trump was going to win, but Kamala was going to be the president. That's what she said. And they played the video back from 2021. I think it was I forget the month, but it was 2021 when she said this. I don't know if y'all, you know, familiar with this woman, or did y'all hear the so-called prophecies that she prophesied or whatnot? But a lot of people clowning her right now, you know. But she was like, but she trying to clean it up like all the people in America prayed to God, you know, and they prayed to God that they wanted Trump. So God gave them Trump, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, man, it's crazy, man. It's just
the
all
Most
the
High
stuff
ain't
going
hearing
through.
the prayers of all the people in America.
No.
Because first of all, you got to be keeping the commandments for him to hear your prayers.
Exactly, right.
But I thought that they was going to rig it, steal it, and let Kamala get in.
Yeah.
But now, I just don't think that they're going to let Trump do another 4 years. So now I'm thinking that something's going to happen between now and Inauguration Day, and that Trump ain't going to be able to get in there and do 4 years. I could be wrong again, but that's just what I think.
Hey, a lot of people, you know, want revenge. Let's just say that. A lot of people want
Trump
revenge.
being one of them.
Right, yeah. Now, he want revenge, too.
On everybody who was trying to get him a case, who was coming out with their receipts, trying to lock him up, judge them. Trump come for everybody. That's one of my talking points, fear. Trump got a lot of people in fear.
Oh, man.
Mostly black folks.
Oh, man.
I know you're going to get to that. But a lot of people are afraid, and I think it's more so uncertainty, like the unknown. Because like you said, we lived under a Trump administration before.
Exactly,
we
right.
went back, and Trump was the president. So I don't understand why this time has evoked so much fear in our people. I don't know where that's coming from, but people are afraid. Allegedly, some of the other countries are afraid that Trump has won. I don't know how valid that is, but he got everybody talking, even over here. Our friends that are here, we was talking to them about the election. They was like, yeah, they knew Trump and the lady, right? They didn't know her name, but they were just like, you know, they're watching the world. Of course, the world is watching America. So people were watching to see who would win. And I think most of us think that Trump was probably the better choice for America, but the Most High still gonna send the destruction no matter who's sitting in that seat. I seen one brew put, I voted for the Most High.
Right. A lot of people were saying that. Well, a lot of people were saying that, you know, after Kamala lost. You know, they started turning to, well, Jesus is my president and all that. You know, y'all wasn't saying that before?
Hey, you wasn't standing there with your vote sticker on your shirt, which leads me to our people trusting in oppression.
Lindsay said, I have female black management at my job, and they're blaming us For her not voting.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. I know we heard about that.
Hey, hey, Lizelle, man, it's y'all fault. It's all y'all black men fault that y'all didn't
Yes.
go out and y'all didn't vote for this lady, man.
Black men are being blamed, which I find that to be crazy, but I guess y'all get blamed for everything.
They look, they said they closing their legs. They ain't giving up the draws to y'all black men since y'all didn't vote for this lady. It's, man, they talking about taking away the, you know what I'm saying,
The draws.
the draws, right?
Let your woman find out you voted for Trump.
Right. Or you didn't vote. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually are blaming black men. I mean, if we don't get blamed for nothing else but because we didn't vote or some didn't vote for Kamala. And it's like, y'all, man, we get blamed for everything, man.
I think that's crazy how black men is to blame for this. But I wanted to just touch on how our people trust and oppression, like you said. Everybody was either Team Kamala or Team Trump. And now that Kamala lost, now everybody want to try to turn to God. But y'all trust in oppression because y'all was going hard. I received 2 phone calls. One a few days before the election with a family member who wanted to know if we did our absentee ballots, right? Because we out of the country. And I'm like, well, no. And they like, well, you plan on voting? And I'm like, no. And they was baffled and got to choking like, okay. And I'm like, well, what's the problem? We not feeling either candidate, so we didn't vote for either. We not finna vote for one just because we hate the other one more. And so the family member went on to let me know how disgusted they was with the fact that neither one of us voted. And I said, well, who are you voting for? And y'all know how people is when it comes to that vote, baby. And they was just like, well, it's only one human and one demon. And I'm voting for the human. And I'm like, oh, okay, we got a Kamala supporter here. Because in your mind, she's not the demon. And that's the thing with our people trusting in oppression. They feel like one of them got to be better than the other or like doing something. And it's like neither one of them represent us. And furthermore, no matter who sits in that seat, the scriptures say Babylon is going to be destroyed utterly with no inhabitant. So it really don't matter for real. Because the Most High going to do what he going to do. But I'm enjoying the show. You know, we need to re-up on snacks, but we're enjoying the show. It's sad, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. Watching how people just freaking out, tripping. I mean, you got the video. So.
Right, yeah. So let's start running these videos down, man. It's crazy how people acting though. But let's look at this one video, man. We'll get back to it after we see it.
All right, but you ain't a black gonna be in the office, and his white is gonna be out. We're taking the trash out, loser. All right, we're in power now.
Have a nice day.
You have a wonderful day on the 5th, okay? You're gonna lose.
Okay.
And your leader,
Okay.
cult leader.
Bye-bye.
You dumb. Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a mother slave.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will this whole place to the ground.
Man, the suicide rate's about to explode.
Hey man, that lady should be charged.
Yeah.
Because that's a threat right there.
Yes, it is. On the country.
Exactly. She talking about the country. You know what I'm saying, man? They done had our black ass up in that goddamn jail so fast, and they would have put us under the goddamn jail.
You don't threaten to burn this whole place down.
Hell no, that's a threat.
People losing their mind.
Lock her ass up.
I don't like to see our people doing it, but I am highly entertained by all the election madness. It's just funny to see our people actually think that they vote count, they vote matter, taking their frustration out on other people because they felt like you didn't vote for who they thought, like the family member that called me, I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, like, you mad at me because I didn't vote, but you do know I probably wouldn't have voted for her, or you just assumed I would have voted for her? Like, how you gonna say I need to vote, get mad at me for not voting, but I guess you assume I was gonna vote for who you think I should vote for?
Man, it's a trip because it's like, you know, you cheering your favorite baseball team or basketball team or football team. You know what I'm saying? You expecting them to win and they lose and well, they was the better team. They should have won. But the other team probably played harder. You know what I'm saying? It was.
We see that in the NBA all the time.
Exactly, and it's like, man, these people are a trip. And if you really look at the people that are crying, that are, you know, crashing out, that's losing it or whatever, is feminists,
yeah,
lesbian, and sugar booties, right?
And fearful black people.
Exactly, right. Fearful black people. And let me put in Christians. Let's not forget about the Christians and whatnot.
And the hypocrisy of the Christians, because old girl is with abortion. Trump
right.
is not.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So I just wanted to point that part out. The hypocrisy of the Christians who voted for her, again, not knowing her policy, so scared that Trump you gonna wake up a slave, as the one girl said.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't even know the policies. They sold y'all on her being a black woman, which she's not.
Oh man.
And we've been bullied into decades and centuries of voting for Democrats. Not that either one really rock with us.
Right.
But we've been taught, black, y'all need to vote Democrat.
Y'all need to vote
you
right.
ain't black if you don't vote Democrat.
Exactly. Lizzo said the same people tell us color doesn't matter when we show them that Jesus is black, but it matters in this vote. Exactly. Right.
Absolutely. I wanted to know if we could segue into the next clip, the text.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I don't know if y'all heard about this text that I guess, you know, black, so-called black people was supposed to be getting or whatever, but you know, me and my wife, we talked about it today, and we were just laughing like, yeah, okay, y'all can come with that if y'all want to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this right here, maybe y'all seen this and maybe y'all haven't, but y'all gonna see it today on the Old Family. Damn thing, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll be right back.
Racist text messages were sent to an unknown number of people by an unknown sender in several states and in D.C. Many who got them are college students and many are black. This woman named Pam didn't want to be identified. She said her family members and friends received the texts.
Some messages included people's personal names. Other messages just started out with a greeting, saying that people will be enslaved and that there will be a bus coming to pick up people.
The texts say different things, but they consistently say you've been selected to pick cotton at a plantation at a specific date or time. What did you think when you saw these?
I was shocked. I was scared. I was nervous. I was upset.
Some of the text messages tell people to show up here, Metro headquarters in Southwest D.C. It says, bring all your belongings. This is mandatory. And at the bottom it says, Trump administration. Another example, our executive slaves will come to get you in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched upon arrival to plantation. The texts are causing questions and concerns.
How did you get my number, and how do I defend myself, and how do I protect myself, and what is going to be done about this?
Local and federal law enforcement are looking into the messages. The FBI released a statement saying, quote, the FBI is aware of the offensive and racist text messages sent to individuals around the country and is in contact with the Justice Department and other federal authorities on the matter. School systems are also weighing in after students received the texts. Montgomery County Public Schools said in part, we condemn these hateful communications and the fear they aim to instill. Pam says she is very concerned who sent them and why a day after the election. She hopes it's not a sign of more to come.
It's worrisome. The whole election had people anxious, and then now we have to deal with random messages coming across our phone to black people, people of color. It's not fair.
In the district, Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Man, this is crazy.
Hey,
right
can
here.
you imagine getting a text like that and actually packing your stuff and going to the damn polling station or wherever they was at and waiting on a random van to pick you up to make you a slave? I wish I would go down. Man, you a boo-boo the fool if you actually go down there and give in to whatever these text messages talking about.
Right, exactly. I mean,
I don't know where this is coming from. I think it's probably just the white boys wanting to mess with black people since Trump in office. I don't think it's nothing for real, but just the fact that our people are afraid of this. Because the first thing I said is she must ain't got no man. Because you're talking about how you gonna protect yourself. You know what you gonna do? You gonna get your sword like everybody else in America got their sword, and you gonna protect yourself. What do they call it? Stand your ground.
hell yeah.
You gonna I can't think of how they word it exactly, but you gonna
If somebody, if that van pull up, you gonna switch cheese.
There you go.
That's what you gonna do.
Right. But they trying to evoke fear in our people. And again, like you said, Trump already been the president before. So why is everybody so afraid again now?
Hey, right, Lindsay. I'm with you on that, bro.
Paul want to point out the fact that Trump is a fraud just like Kamala, because how you get shot in the ear and your ear mysteriously grow back.
Right, yeah, we talked about that with Law.
With
Law, and it's like, you know, because we was watching this dude, and he put up a 22 bullet, and he also put up a AR-15 bullet. And, I mean, man, it's just plain and simple, man. If you get hit with one of them AR bullets, one of them come near you, man, it's taking some meat off or something. You know what I'm saying? That's just, come on, man.
So Trump is a fraud, too. I heard somebody put it good. They was like, you know, we all know Kamala bogus, but Trump is bogus too. He full of it too. He down with the agenda. He may not be as polished as a politician, but he still got to be down with the agenda to even get as far as he done gotten to. And at the end of the day, the scriptures tell us what's going to happen in Babylon. It don't say that depending on what king or leader Babylon get, is going to sway the prophecies.
Two wings of the same, two wings of the same bird.
Amen.
They're the same bird. They're both of them evil as hell.
That's right.
You know?
One of them just perping like she us.
Right,
and the other one ain't.
Exactly, right. She not us. They talking about her father was from Jamaica or whatever, but just because you from Jamaica don't make you black. Like, you know,
right.
People got to think. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's white that's in Jamaica, and they got Jamaican citizenship.
Yep.
You know, just like it's a lot of white people here. You know what I'm saying? That we see, but I know they're not black. They not, you know.
Right. They ain't no Ghanaians.
Right. Exactly.
They just here. But
exactly.
all eyes are on America, though. Everybody's watching and waiting to see what's going to happen, you know, for different reasons. Like I said, a lot of people is operating out of fear, though. Trump got ninja spooked.
Right.
And then you got, you know, other countries that want to see how he handle different situations with tariffs and sanctions and the war. So everybody's waiting to see what's going to go down over here.
But he already got his plan. You know what I'm saying? He already didn't say what he was going to do.
Oh,
he said he was going to do. He said he was going to deport 1 million immigrants. Right? I don't know how he going to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a big blow up thing. We don't know what's going to transpire.
Right.
We don't know what's going to transpire. This man might not make it to inauguration or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he said that he gonna bring peace to the Middle East.
And the scripture don't say that.
Right, exactly. We know what the scriptures say. What is it? 1 Thessalonians. I forgot the scripture. If anybody want to bring that out or whatever.
I'm thinking about the one in the Apocrypha talking about the death and the dong of men up to the camel's hoof.
Well, I'm thinking
and
about.
then all the arrows gonna go straight to Babylon.
Well, I'm thinking about the scripture as far as where it says, when they say peace, sudden destruction gonna come and whatnot. But Lizelle, right? You're right, man. You know that was a 762 round. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. There ain't no way. That mug taking something off. It should have took his whole ear off. It should have took his whole ear off.
Not just a band-aid.
Right. That's the
now
come on,
his
man.
ear is miraculously perfect.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, Trump, you down with the agenda too. You operating fake and phony. You're not as transparent and down for the country like you say you are.
Just like you said today, you were saying like, you know, no, we was watching my man and we was watching right, exactly. And he was talking about you know, the actors or whatever. These people are just actors, man.
Yeah. I did a video on this on the other channel. Trump was on an episode of WWE.
Exactly right. He was, yeah.
So he's up there with him. He reminded me of like 50 Cent, one of them people who try to play like they ain't down with Hollywood like that. But at the end of the day, you gotta go do your rituals too. Yeah. You gotta go make your sacrifices too, because how you up there? I just seen a video where they said Elon Musk donated 220 million.
Yeah.
200 million to the Trump campaign contribution. And I'm like, who got friends who could just throw him a quick 200 mil? Like, first of all, ain't Trump rich? How did he even really need the money unless he lost it with all his legal troubles? But
no, he didn't. No, but
because he sold them Jordans.
He be selling a lot of stuff, but
I just brought that up to say as far as him being in that arena with the devil worshippers, because how devil worshiping Elon Musk, Mr. AI himself.
They don't never use their own money. They always
they give people give them money. Exactly. But I'm just saying, for somebody to give you 200 million, you up there, you're in there with them.
Right, exactly.
You ain't just some rogue individual, JFK, I'm gonna try to turn this country around, good Samaritan.
Right, exactly, right. But let's get into another video, y'all. These people is man, our people is bugged out. I'm talking about bugged out for real. This is a video we seen earlier today, and man, y'all just watch it, man. We'll be back.
I really do not like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this some shit that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so fucking devastated behind an election. And it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men and they say all this shit like, oh, he's not that bad, and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man, and I found out that he's a Trump supporter. I'm like, he does not like you. And he was like, oh no, he just don't like everybody. What? So that's a good candidate for you? Someone who just fucking hates everybody? Like, what? And I'm fucking crying in my room this morning. My brother gonna come up in here and say, what's wrong with you? Like, he can't think of one possible reason why I would be upset right now, bro. These niggas are so fucking, they live on another planet. And it's because none of this shit affects men. That's why. Men don't give a fuck about nothing that don't directly affect them. If it does not directly affect men, they do not give a fuck. And motherfuckers hating women is the whole reason he got elected in the first place. The first time he got elected, he ran up against a woman. Second time, he ran up against a man, and it wasn't even a good fucking candidate, and he lost. He ran up against a woman again, and he won, because y'all just fucking hate women. That's all it is. We couldn't even get a white lady in office. Of course, they wouldn't go vote for no fucking black lady. And it's like, people just, either people don't give a fuck, or they're genuinely not grasping how fucked this shit is. And it's just like somebody commented on my last video when I was like, in the club, we all crying, talking about, oh, y'all are so dramatic. Dramatic? This is dramatic? Like, this is an extreme underreaction. Dramatic will be marching down to that fucking White House and burning that bitch down. That's dramatic. You don't want to see dramatic. This is nothing. Like, we are fucked. We're literally doomed for the next 4 years at the very least.
Man, that's why I said, man, our people bug the hell out. They better
quit playing. They'll come back and pull these videos and use them against it.
Exactly, right.
Trump, he on a rampage for vengeance anyway. Yep. You can't see, for me, it was a girl on YouTube who was talking stuff about running up into police stations and with a sword, and they came back and got her. And they showed the clip of her in court telling me, oh, it was just YouTube and shaking and crying. These people are devils. Now that white lady who was talking stuff about burning the country down, she probably get a pass or a community service.
Not that way, dude. No, you got to grab the other one. No.
This chick right here, man, they'll lock her up. Talking about burning the White House. What did you just say?
Right.
This is an underreaction. I cannot
What is he
stand
doing,
when females get on camera and cry and upload it.
Right.
Now, if you gonna make a video, record yourself and crying in your car, that's one thing. But the balls to upload it, is you crazy?
Right.
Ain't no way.
Like my man said when he was watching, he said they set their phone up like this and set it up and shit, right?
I really do not like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this some shit that I'm finna be.
Damn, my bad, y'all. I messed around here, but they set it up, right? They got it set up, and then it's like, okay.
3, 2, 1,
Right.
cry. Like, I don't know. It's embarrassing. It don't never age well. But for some reason, that's the new thing. Get your phone, record yourself crying, and upload it. But anyway, our people, she said this is an underreaction.
Right. Hey, right. You right, though, Lindsay. This is mental illness. It is it's real, man, because just like I pointed out, man, it's feminists, lesbians, sugar booties, and who else we said? Christians. And they bug the hell out. You know what I'm saying? They got some type of mental illness or whatnot. You know, and it's just messed up, man. They tripping, man.
Yeah, like I said, they trust in oppression.
Exactly.
Because if they didn't, they wouldn't really care. We all been living our lives. All of our lives, we have only seen these cave beasts run this country.
Exactly, right.
And Barack might as well been one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I get myself so worked up in the tizzy for this cave beast who has ran the country before, may I add?
Exactly, right.
And, and don't forget the bootlicker trustee niggas who down Trump because of the stimulus checks.
Right.
On social media. Some people talking about he a businessman. He gonna give us the money. He gave us checks, so we down for Trump. People on Facebook telling people, I hate you. Don't talk to me if you voted for him. People are. So this is probably one of the most involved, besides Barack, one of the most involved elections.
Exactly, right.
You know, for our people anyway, they ain't paying attention to nothing else. But they paid attention to this election, and it's like, y'all getting y'all emotions, and then you post it on social media. What happened to thinking about what you say before you say it, or before you post? Because they just look so stupid and simple. Y'all know this, the simplest things, like they were saying. Kamala treated her campaign like a concert. Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, Quavo, all of these celebrity, Eminem.
Eminem. It was what's the girl name that's married to one of the three amigos, whatever?
Cardi B.
Cardi B, yeah.
You know, it's like, how simple can you be? All she got to do is have some rappers come up and tell you this who you need to vote for. And then the women were harping on women's rights. She's going to make sure a woman has a right to her own body, aka abortion. And I'm like, that's the policy. Beyonce, you have 3 children. That's the policy that stood out the most. Cardi B, you got 3 kids. I think she had a 3rd kid or still pregnant.
Yeah.
Why is that something you even care about?
My body, my choice. Because they with the agenda. You know what I'm saying? As far as putting it in these women head, right? That if I messed around with somebody and I got pregnant and I don't want to keep the baby, then I can just get rid of it. You know, I can like these women is going around. They are fucking serial killers, right? They serial killers. And people was not like, you know, grasping that, because I look at it like, God damn, there's a lot of women out here who just offing babies like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, you know, wake up in the morning like stretch and yawn and today's a good day. It's a beautiful day.
Well, they probably be waiting to get that money up, but The thing about it, we saw a video today where a girl was crying, saying she's gonna start using protection now because since Trump, do you remember? Since Trump is in office, she may not be able to go get her deletion done.
Man.
So she's just gonna use protection, and it's like, what?
Oh man, this is crazy.
Using it as a form of birth control is what's beyond me. Like, you know, it's a whole lot cheaper to just use a condom than to do that. I mean, it's all morally wrong, but to use protection versus taking a life, and this is the #1 policy. And because I even told him, like, well, what about the family members we got that's past childbearing age? What incentive do they have to vote for Kamala? Because they ain't thinking about having no abortion. And he like, shoot, they feminists. Look at how they was conducting themselves with their man. I'm like,
exactly right. Exactly right. They feminists. Right.
But to make a video crying that you can't have an abortion because Trump about to be the president, it's wild. It's sad, and I see why the Most High stay executing judgment on us, on everybody, in America, abroad, because that mindset, even like, you know the saying, just because you think it don't mean you need to say it. Just making a video crying because you can't get an abortion as freely as you may have want to because of Trump. Now you're going to be responsible and use protection. It's like, y'all go out y'all way to give us a bad name, to make us look bad.
For real. He called us, what is it, Scottish children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feet swift to do evil.
To do evil. Like, man, how, it's like, these people are with the LGBTQ agenda. Mm-hmm. They with the feminist agenda. Mm-hmm. They with the, you know, the abortion agenda. If that one right there don't, you know what I'm saying, have them thinking, well, you know, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Plus, she said, and it is all over the internet, she ain't doing nothing specifically for black people. But yet, you want to vote for her. How about don't vote at all?
Exactly.
How about that one? And then they get mad at us because we didn't vote.
But I'm so glad we ain't getting that the Most High put the spirit on us and woke us up so that, you know, we'll know, oh, it's not in our best interest to vote.
Yeah.
You know, the Most High, he gave us a scripture, I forgot it, where I know it's in Deuteronomy, where we don't supposed to put a king over us that's of another nation.
Yes.
So right there, you know, we know a lot of people is not reading their Bible and don't know who they are. So, you know what I'm saying? They can connect these things to let them know, like, no, this, we gonna sit this one. We gonna sit these votes out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want our hands in none of this, this foolishness, you know?
Yeah.
So
we're not in agreement.
Exactly.
With whatever y'all got going on.
Right.
And then the common sense factor. Anytime we voted, or every election, every president, what is done for us?
Nothing.
Nothing is done for us. We still talking about 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
We still talking about reparations in 2024, so-called. So the common sense portion about it just tells me it's no point in me taking using my energy to go down to no church or no school to fill out no absentee ballot to spend 1 microsecond involving myself with this trying to vote. No energy is going to be exerted to do any type of voting because history has showed me that my vote does not count.
Right.
These people have no love for us. They continue to kill us, to hunt us, to set traps and snares for us. I mean, what is it left to do other than keep the commandments?
Exactly. Shout out to Brother Huey.
Shalom.
Shalom, man. Glad to see you here. But we got another video too, man. I know, you know, it's crazy though. But this is a lady who got on the internet and she was just doing a lot of screaming.
Oh my God. Look at her big mouth.
We're gonna be back, y'all.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Man, I'm talking about they going. Hey, and look, tell them about the members who, the family members or whatever who. If you want to tell them, I don't know if they watch this or not. But
I just want to say this chick right here, Lizelle, is what you said. This that mental illness right here. That's all I can think. Something wrong with you. Could you imagine having a baby with her? Oh boy. It's going to be an interesting 18 years for you. Anyway, I got a call. The election was Tuesday. When did I get that call? Wednesday. The day after.
The day after, yeah. When everybody knew the results. When the internet started, blowing up or whatever.
Okay, I got a call from a family member that I talk to on the regular, but a three-way call with another family member that I don't talk to on the regular, and they was inquiring out of fear about leaving the country. They wanted to know all about Ghana and buying land and this and that, the money conversion, because they thinking they might need to leave the country because Trump is in office. And that reminds me of your family member who said they may have to get on over here because Trump.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got the hiccups now.
Yeah. Hey, but Lizelle says she need a good man. Exactly right. All of our people, the women, they need a man. They need a man of the Most High. That's what they need. You know what I'm saying? To get them right. But Huey said there's one video where a white woman saying she gonna shoot any white male on the street. Wow. And he said, yeah, allegedly some folks in the South got Texas saying plantations are coming back. Yeah, we just if you just came, we just talked about that. We just showed the video about them sending texts.
Yeah, we got wind of it. We played a 2-minute clip.
Right.
The FBI supposedly investigating. I don't believe that.
Nah.
I don't think the FBI cares about you
Right.
getting a text message
No.
saying report to the nearest plantation.
Exactly right.
But what was you talking about? Oh, family members calling us saying they want more information because they think it's time for them to leave America because Trump is in office, even though they lived in America during Trump's first administration. That is just crazy to me.
It is though. But the other side of the coin, as far as the Trump supporters and them thinking that, okay, everything is gonna be all right. Now we got who we want in office. He's gonna clean up America. America, like, we about to start making money. Everybody about to start making all this money. America about to be on top again. I mean, man, it's just endless things that they're talking about as far as how America is going to be great again. It's crazy, man.
Yep, and
it's crazy.
She going to be a superpower again. What else he say? Because you talking about pinball, ain't you? He was talking about America going to be a superpower. What you got?
Look at Lizelle Trip. He said they need to go to India to be with koala people.
Oh.
Talking about the people want to leave.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Oh man.
And you know what? The Most High, the way stuff happened, I wasn't here when they called. Because we talk on Messenger because it's free. Right. So we got to pay for the international calls, right? So when I was gone, so I came back. He like, your people called, and I called him back. But the one who really wanted the information, who actually got the means to leave the country, wasn't available. Was at work, so they didn't get to pick my brain and ask the questions stuff they want. So the other family member was telling me like, yeah, such and such told me to hurry up and call you and get you on the phone because they got some questions. They need to know this and that. I was like, okay. We tried to call back, but they wasn't available. But there's a lot of talk in the Caucasian community, the ones that was pro-Trump, about how he's going to restore the nation, even though Scripture don't say that. Mm-hmm. How there's going to be peace. We touched on some of this. Scripture don't say that. and how the amount of confidence that they have now, that pride and that arrogance of Esau is starting to come back up, and that man ain't even in the seat yet.
He ain't even in the seat,
We're
right?
still in the Biden-Harris administration.
Right,
currently.
exactly, right.
Well, let me scratch that. I want to say we in the Most High administration. I like to say it like that.
Exactly, right.
But the arrogance of Esau basically got their chest stuck out like, yeah, we back now, y'all. We was down, even though it's a white cave beast in the seat now, but I guess because he's Democrat, whatever. But they are so prideful, feeling like, you know, we back, we about to be on top. With that. I mean, hence the text messages to taunt our people and to harass our people. So yeah, some of these Trump supporters, these KKK members, y'all know who it is. They are feeling themselves. Let's put it that way.
Exactly, right. Now, I want to go to another video. This is talking about, let me see, it's talking about, oh, yeah, Trump telling Netanyahu, not a Jew, y'all know what I'm talking about that they need to have that war over by the time he get off. You know what I'm saying? So
talk to him, Trump.
Let's look at this video here. We'll be right back.
Donald Trump just won the presidency and he's already putting his foot down. Trump is telling Benjamin Netanyahu that he wants the war over before he goes into office. And it's going to be done too, because remember, Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump do not like each other. They both have big egos, but Donald Trump has all the leverage in this relationship between the two countries. So the war in the Middle East and the war in Eastern Europe are both going to be over now. And if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris had the ability to say no just a little bit, they probably would not have lost that election. But here's one thing I really do worry about. Trump is not going to be in office till January 6th. Joe Biden and all those who influence him have 2 more months in office. So these next 2 months might be very bad for the people in Gaza. And I do worry about that. Because now there's no political restraint and no political repercussions. So is completely overboard Israel and Ukraine's demands from Joe Biden were this past year? They might actually become worse in the next 2 months. Because in 2 more months, Netanyahu's not going to have the same influence on America anymore. And one last thing real quick is that, hey, Anthony Blinken, you're fired.
See, they think that, I don't know, is the Most High, is he a liar?
No, God forbid.
What did he say? Didn't he say, he said that it's going to be war. He said, gather your shields and all that, you know, we...
Call the archers. It ain't nobody gonna miss. They
Them the scriptures I know.
In the fear. Babylon is gonna be in the fear. So all this puffed up arrogance we see, this is a front. They front.
Right, exactly. Why is Mr. T always talking about supporting Israel? Right, exactly. As far as when he said that they don't like each other, that's some bull crap right there. I don't.
Yeah, because didn't he name Jerusalem the capital or whatever?
Yeah, that Abraham Accord. The Abraham Accord or whatnot.
Yeah. The Most High said that he gonna beat them to powder. Who gonna be able to stand before the Most High?
And he said he was gonna have them turn on each other.
Yes.
So, you know,
I look forward to seeing it.
These videos here, these, you know, these Trump supporters, whatever, thinking that America's going to be great again and all. America going to be great. America going to be great for being destroyed.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. That's its next greatness.
The destruction heard around the world.
Exactly, right.
They're going to be crying from afar off.
Most High going to make you famous. He going to make your ass famous, right? But that's it as far as with the videos or whatever. But hey, y'all, we praying day and night. You know that the Most High, exactly, the Most High, do His will.
Yes.
You know, fulfill His will as far as redeeming His people, and we know that when He redeemed His people, it's gonna be a whole lot of mad nations or whatnot, and then he gonna judge them.
Yeah.
And that's how he gonna redeem his people.
And it's gonna be a wrath.
Exactly, right.
His
Exactly.
wrath is coming to all the nations that conspired against us.
Yep.
And to any evildoers.
Right.
So,
or any dog that moved their tongue against his people.
All praises.
Right. We gonna get the last laugh.
That's right. We will not be ashamed or confounded.
No.
So we are grateful
Exactly.
to see Babylon in chaos.
Right. The confusion.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's
the confusion.
Word. That's the word.
We are happy, and we know it's close.
Yes. Even at
We
the
close.
door.
So, with that being said, we're going to get up out of here, man. Y'all keep the commandments. Y'all stay in the faith. We appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate y'all supporting us.
Yes.
We really do. Shout out to Linzel Hewitt. Y'all kept the chat blazing, on point as always. And, just like we said, man, y'all keep the commandments, keep the faith. We'll see y'all next week, most high willing. Same time. We're going to go on and get up out of here. Shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Y'all have a blessed one.
All praises.
All praises.